Yeah, gamepad, la da da. We managed to do it without the gamepad, without a controller. I don't agree with their controls for keyboard, though, in the one specific situation. But you know what? We did it. We have a workaround. We're moving forward. Although I ran out of time after doing it, so that means I'm gonna have to do it again. What an awesome game otherwise. Oh. Rose Match without comment, well now I need to check it out. Yeah, it's... And I say that with as much love and it is possible to try to avoid saying too much. That's... And I think that if someone is curious enough, you could probably marquee percent it with your curiosity. But yeah, here we go. I'm gonna start talking about things that may be spoiler related. So we have a lot of information, but also I feel like we don't have a lot of information at the same time. There are certain areas where we would need to return to. The vessel, unfortunately, seems to be one that I do need to return to. So, this is the last thing that we did last stream. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. I activated a 3-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge. It appears to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. And I do remember them saying that they didn't want to notify everybody else in the beginning, because they said, we'll let them know when we arrive. And that ended up being one of their fatal flaws. Because they did not end up making it to their destination. They crashed, and then after that, their communication system was destroyed. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. And there's more to explore here. Which makes sense, because it had, it got messed up. I did notice, in addition, that there was some kind of tubular system that had a piece that was broken in the middle. I'm guessing that's, like, their ability to communicate outward, if that's their outgoing message system, or something like that. Maybe it's like, it's a power sort of module. I don't exactly know. But something was missing. It was something that I can click on and select. And I used that to help me balance my velocity or whatever. It's like match the velocity, I think it's called, with the spacebar. So that was good. And I wonder if that's important at all. The input device, I believe, was some kind of... It looked like a hexagon. With a ball that you could roll on the inside. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do with that. It's a little unknown. But I can mark the location on the HUD, which is nice. So if we want to return to it, it's a little bit quicker to get there. There's still some issue here with the Hanging City. I can't get to the 4th floor, which includes the Black Hole Forge. I can raise and lower the forge in the Meltwater District. And they're making a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge, which I'm guessing, kind of related to what happens with... I mean, I don't know if they're like, if they created the black hole in the middle of Brittle Hollow, or there's something else. Like, I think they they related here in the Whitehall station that they used this warp technology in order to send you back, and there was this whole thing about like you have to rotate the system, and then you have to stand on this platform with a little purple diamond on the floor, and then once the alignment of the station was pointing towards your destination, you would get teleported, warped over there, into this little like squiggly rectangle that kind of was like a figure eight. I don't know how to describe the geometry of it, but I've noticed this on many different planets, and I've only really warped to certain ones. Like this one brings you back to Brittle Hollow, I think near the North Pole, and you have to just get it to line up correctly, which is cool. High Energy Lab is in the Ember Twins equator, accessed by a path from the Sunless City. So I still have to do this. I don't really like the Sunless City, but I think that I'm going to probably do that next, because I think that that's the most accessible thing. I can wait to go back to the vessel, I think. So I don't really understand it fully. The Ash Twin project, I know that it's in this impenetrable core of the Ash Twin. I know that they used the Nomai mines in the Timber Hearth, I believe it was, or something like that, to encase the core. The core contains these like 7 masks, and 3 of them are activated in the time loop or whatever. At least 2 of them are known, Gabbro and myself, and possibly Solanum. I don't really know if they're truly there, because I think Solanum exists in multiple quantum states because they're on the quantum moon. One of those states is alive, and I think the rest of them are dead. Which is a very strange thing to think about. To be both dead and alive, but whatever. We revisited the orbital probe cannon, and I'm starting to believe that there's nobody in the probe when it gets shot. I don't know, though. I could be wrong. I think that the probe is just information, and they sent like 9 million probes or something like that. But if it broke this last time, but also doesn't really totally make sense. Like, are they shooting it 9 million times and then that last one that just got sent is broken? Or is there more to it? I kind of remember reading something about the, like... Hold on, let me... So, the probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. So the way that this is worded is that it got launched once. Since they only needed to fire the probe once. But it also said that the probe was launched more than 9 million times. A Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Yeah, the 9,318,54th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. You find coordinates marking the location of the eye. So we had the location in this interesting, like, almost like Tunic-esque format. And while the game hasn't really told me what I need to do to beat the game, I get the feeling that we've been hinted at we need to go to the Eye of the Universe somehow. And we can get really close with the Quantum Moon, but the Quantum Moon does not let us exit to go to the Eye of the Universe. Solanum tells us that we can't do it, and we tried it scientifically to the best of our ability. So if there really are 9 million probes, but they only launch it once, and they're sending the data to the Ash Twin Project, maybe that's the point of the Ash Twin Project, actually. Like, I know that this is what causes the loop reset. So was the point to send that data back and save all probe shots? And just repeat, like, on a loop? That's actually really cool if that's the case. Because then you can spend however long the loop is, and then eventually one loop you have the information, but then... If that's the case, have we been in this loop 9 million times? Or, like... I thought the Nomai died thousands of years ago. So I'm a little confused by that. Something doesn't match up. A briefly supernova-proof shell. We need to investigate the hourglass twins more, I think. It's also interesting to see, like, what is colorful and what is not. Yeah, this is the example of that geometry I was talking about. This is where you end up on the warp. The white hole station is related, I guess, and apparently it's related to the quantum moon. Oh, they're saying that they observed the moon. I think we have all the information we need about the moon. The quantum moon. This is interesting. We finally found the escape pods. One of them went this way. The other one went this way. And then the last one there, I guess. Huh. So we have to figure out at least these three things. And the vessel. So it feels like we have, like, only a few limited things that we need to look at. I think I've spent so much time looking at that now. I don't know if that actually moves the clock forward at all. But let's go to the Sunless City. Wherever that is, it's over here. It's kind of annoying to get in there, I'll be honest. And I think I may have found some shortcuts, but also at the same time, it's hard to remember things because, like, that whole planet sort of looks the same. Gotta be careful not to, like, crash into that other place. We're still pre-sand dropping, so we're good. Can we just park here? Yeah. This would be great if this is just how we get it back in. It's not. It doesn't work that way. Ugh. Crazy storm outside? I know, right? A lot of thunder and such. A lot of detail put into this. That was a very loud thunder. Definitely right overhead now. If you count between the light and the sound, yeah, you can tell. Okay, is this the closest? I'm already low on fuel. That's not really a great sign, is it? I don't know if there's gonna be more fuel inside here, so this could be a big mistake. We're starting with so little fuel to begin with. How quickly already that place is messed up by the ash or sand or whatever. That's wild. I just get here quicker? Is that what the deal is? Alright, so we have to go more directly, more quickly to this point. Yeah, I think that probe is randomized every time. I'm starting to believe that there's nobody in there. Okay, we kind of have to bust our butts to get there quick. Well, that sucks. Okay. Come on. Is there any way to get over there otherwise? Is quantum linked or some shit? Ugh. the way in. I hate it in here so much. I might get crushed. Okay. We're here the whole game. This is this and Dark Bramble, I guess. So it's like, great. Okay, wonderful. What am I supposed to do? How do I get to the high energy cave? Oh. Okay, maybe this. Please be it. Please be it, man. This definitely seems different, so I feel like it's promising. No. Okay, what is this? What is over here? Come on. No. Welcome in, Ani. I'm afraid to go up too far. Okay. Did we make it? Are you here? You're here now? Class is over. Hope your first day of class went well. Warp core. What? What is this? I don't understand. It's good, isn't it? Intro to the class, talk about assessments and stuff. Cool. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a simple machine error. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the White Hole Station. Hypothesis. It's possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. This is another ball situation. I don't know what this is going to do. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pa is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that end, we decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Rami Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. I saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. Okay. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Okay. Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent to the warp. Oh, that's our loop. Interesting. We learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. That makes sense, too. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We also require advanced warp technology to be able to handle such energy. We'd also likely need an enormous space to fit these two propelled new energy and warp technologies together. Only location large enough for the Ash Twin. Okay. Energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a gas pie. Okay. Plan was unintended, Rami, so I believe it's who you aeroform. That sound is, like, unsettling to me. I'll get talking about assessments and stuff, intro to the class, that makes sense. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm kind of in a rush because I'm on a timer here, so that's why. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Okay. What if we use warp towers like the one we have on the White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. See, I can't go there yet, still. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. Oh, so we actually went into some of these warps already. Interesting. Maybe that's how I can get the Black Hole Forge. You read my comment twice, but you already acknowledged it. But okay, sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of information going through my head. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. The sun is not a planet. I kind of this is sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. Interesting. The giant steep tower, for instance, could be resemble a cyclone, and we can model the timber hearth tower after a geyser mountain. Okay. Oh, these are all the towers? Oh. What is this? Is that water? I don't know what some of these symbols mean. These are the twins, though. When it's time, there's a group mine. We got, hopefully my team members are okay. Oh yeah, that's always a bit rough. This is the sun. So this must be the sun station. I think maybe that's how we got there by accident. Okay. Gonna order food now? Okay, sounds good. You gotta put into groups instead of being able to choose. I hope that it works out for you. I know that can be a bit rough. Being grouped without your desired. Like the big satellite thingy. Okay. Alright, so we've read everything. Now there's the situation here of whatever this is. Oh, that symbol! I don't know what's going on out there. Maybe this is where I could warp stuff? No, but they said it's the towers. So what are these all about? Next thing you need to do something to eat. Okay, have a good snack or meat or feast or whatever. I don't understand what's happening here though. What does... What does this do? Maybe I should keep this door closed. Am I supposed to go in the middle of this? You make bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches again? Oh, nice. Sounds good. Glad to hear your first day of class went alright. I hope you're having fun out a while. Yeah, we're definitely trying to figure out some stuff. It's not very easy. I don't exactly know what I'm doing. There's no more buy one get one free. Oh, they got rid of it. You spend $25. Okay, well, whatever you think makes sense, Acer. I trust you. You want a third, I guess? I don't know. Make whatever, make the decision that makes sense for us. I don't know how this works, and it's like frustrating. Might as well, I guess. Yeah. Oh. I see now, maybe. The purple's the warp core. They'll take the power away. Oh, they're still there. I don't know what that big thing does up there. Maybe this is just talking about how they figured out warp technology. I don't know what else to do with this information in here. Huh. Well, hopefully that's all we needed. Yo, Zans, welcome in. Hello. Hope you're well. Ow. Okay. Oh, we got some info here. That's good. It doesn't say we're missing anything. They successfully reproduced temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall station. Warped objects appear to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered they can increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute interval time was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy as well as the advanced warp core to handle its energies. Design treated the towers on Ashtran's equator. Each tower warps a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Okay, great. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ashtran and all other locations. Okay, so that may explain the loop. And maybe they use the loop then to have the probe do stuff like millions of times, and they kept sending the data back. That would make sense, because then you can loop infinitely and get the information. That's kind of cool, if that's the case. I don't know if I'm right, though. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that means the towers that are on this equator set all have meaning. So we need to figure out what each one is. Alright, we can start from one side. Problem is, there's probably timing involved. People who are dead here, too. This is the end of one. So maybe this is one end of the universe. I'll have to just stay here and see if I'm able to get teleported with how much time is left. I hope I don't have to activate anything. Wonder where this is going to send me, though, if it does. Assuming this still works. Some of them worked. I see the warp core now. I'm starting to understand the pieces that they're giving me to put together. That's Dark Bramble, and then that is the water planets. Let's see where this puts us. Oh, water planet is the most far one. And, okay. That makes sense. We have the other side of the warp core right there. Okay, we've definitely been here before in some fashion. Okay, so to reset back, I don't think we have an easy way to return. Because there's no warp core here. Return warp status charged. Step on the warp status to activate return warp. We can get returned? It's... Oh, okay, that's cool. I think. Where? Okay. It's a little disorienting. Alright, we're almost near the end of the cycle, unfortunately. We basically are at the end. Oh! What's this? Brittle Hollow. Okay. Why did that just hop me off so quick? Yo, Bo, welcome in. Outer Wilds is going incredibly, but I'm about to get reset. I don't know if you've seen this happen yet. It's a little spoilery, I guess. I'm doing all right, though. How are you doing? We can watch this together. Doing great. I'm glad to hear. Did you end up finishing the DLC for Elden Ring? I know it's something you've been working on. It was really cool seeing this from far away. It is, yeah. I did down the last 2 bosses on Thursday. Let's go. Let's go, Bo. The farther away it is, the better. Yeah, you can see it progress more. Hope I don't have to go back through the Sunless City again. Nothing like being incinerated by a supernova. It's like Goku's spirit bomb. I can see that. Alright, so we've been to the Giant's Deep one, but I think the one in Brittle Hollow, I need to investigate a little bit more. I did not have enough time there, and I also immediately got black holed. Just about. We have a lot of interesting information from that, though, from their experiments that they're doing. So that's going to be really interesting. What's next in line for you, Bo? What do you think you're going to play next? Or is there more stuff in the DLC you still want to circle back for? Horror, okay. Interesting. Horror is not usually a genre that I play, but it can be interesting to watch sometimes. Okay, one downside of this is that we have to wait for the sand to start to move. That makes sense, though. I think I would probably be a bit burnt out on Souls games if it's like the only thing that I played for a while. So I very much respect that. What do we do now? While we wait. I don't want to be in a danger spot while the sand moves. Isn't it like chill here for a little bit? Work on my thrusters or whatever. Oh, the designs are over there. Okay. Do you have a horror game in mind that you want to, have you picked one yet, or are you still evaluating? Like a can opener, some juice, first aid kit. Amnesia the bunker. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar. But that's cool. Would that be a first playthrough for you as well? Like, it doesn't really make sense for me to exit the ship yet because of the oxygen. These are cans of marshmallows. That's really cute. Never really spent a whole lot of time investigating the ship. Now, I played through when it first came out like 2 years ago, but they've added all new randomization stuff and difficulties will be different. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, this is what I need next. I wonder if there's a way to speed up time slightly. I don't have to wait for this. Bum, bum, bum. Kiwi, hello! Kiwi. We did, the beginning of stream, we did, High Energy Lab, finally. So we got information and about these, like, Ash Twin Tower designs, and I'm going through and testing them out. I went in the water one, I knew where that is. Hopefully we never, ever have to go back to the Sunless City. I would be very pleased if we never, ever have to go back to the Sunless City. And now we're kind of just waiting for the sand to go down, because by the time we started going through more of the portals that we were aware of, the loop ended, so yeah. How you doing, Kiwi? Oh my god, wait. I got a raffle. Oh my god. I just saw the ping. Yay! Thank you! Let's go, Team Super! Well, there's the message and my brain went empty. I hope that either you're enjoying the emptiness of the brain, or that if you desire to have your brain not empty, that it soon does contain something. I don't know. You're back with Becky. Hope you're Becky good. I'm excited, but I want the sand to go down a little bit quicker and then stop. Please, like, give me time. It definitely, like, is making it so you're reduced in the amount of time that you can spend, investigating. Because of the sand, you're waiting for the hourglass twins to move. Or maybe I'll move the ship a little bit now. It's still so high up. I feel migraine coming out, so headed empty as fire today. I hope the migraine isn't that bad. Oh. Mi dispiace, Kiwi. I had like a slight sinus headache, so I took some Sudafed, and I'm okay. I'll be alright. It's been happening a little bit more lately. I think part of it's like the extreme humidity. Doing everything I can to keep it from coming. Chugging water, yeah. It's interesting how everybody like has different ways of like getting headaches and then dealing with the headaches too. Oh, here's the bridge. Oh, why does the thing go over the bridge? That kind of sucks. Okay, wait, maybe they're sorted actually by distance. I think this is the Sun Station one, actually, which we've done already. We've done the Sun Station. So that means Sun Station, and then there were the twins, which are these two. One of them's broken. I don't know how you know which is which. And then after that must be Timber Hearth, which is deeper into the sand. And then is this? So we want to go to the. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We want to go to the Brittle Hearth one next because we went to the Giant Deep one. Why am I having so much trouble here with this flying? I'm really having a tough time here. Oh no, I'm on the wrong planet now. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Take a Tylenol. Oh yeah, that might help. If it does, I don't know. It depends on the type of headache for me. Please stop. I'm so nervous now. I've never been a medicine taker. Only recently started being more open to it. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. I guess I grew up taking medicines, but I do try to limit it to when I need it. But I definitely get that philosophy. I think taking it early may help keep it away. Yeah, I guess it depends. I think that's the trickiest part, right? Is like understanding what causes it, what helps you, and all that. Okay, I'm gonna park on here. I'm gonna definitely lose my ship. Like 100%. It's gonna get sanded. Nice to meet you. Love this game so much. Heard about you through Jess MP. Oh my god, Jess is so cool. Thank you so much for stopping by and stuff. This game is really cool. Yeah, it's nice to meet you also. And Jess is super cool. I really enjoyed time with Jess, and she's been really nice to me. So awesome. So many things can set off my migraines, like a checklist of stuff to do and hope one of them works. Yeah, that can be really frustrating too, having to. Because like when you get a migraine, the last thing you want to do is like think about stuff and like strategize. You just kind of want to like, please, no migraine. I have a tired headache, and no medicine's helping me, only sleep. Yeah. Okay. So what? Since you just came in, Varsanik, we just recently found the high energy lab, which helps us. I need to pause, otherwise I'm gonna run out of time. It told us about like the different towers that have warp cores in them, and then we accidentally went in some of these warp core in these towers. We ended up in the Sun Shrine, or Sun Station rather, some time ago, earlier in the game. Not realizing there were more of these. This planet in general kind of gives me a little anxiety just because of like it's time based and there's this giant sand pillar in the way that constantly making you aware of your positioning. Here it comes. Oh wait. I can be inside? I hope that's glass. Oh, what the heck? Why? Is that what this is for? To not get sanded? Okay, it looks like there's glass. Okay. Wait, is this I can't remember if this is that one. Oh no, there's a downstairs too. Whew. Okay, this is so... I think we read this already. We read this in a different form before. Dude, getting migraines too. My doctor gave me 2 different types of medication to help deal with them, but one of them makes me sleepy. Okay, now here's the question. Okay, this is the brittle core one. Okay, good. Good. Pause. Ash Amber Twin is definitely anxiety-inducing. Spectrum and time-based things, yeah. Yeah. The planet makes a good clock for how long you've been to the boom. That is true. Because you can just look at how much sand is missing. On the Spectrum, Outer Worlds DLC is on sale right now if you're interested in getting it. Okay, I will think about it. There's no guarantee at this very moment. Also, are we already at the top? Black Hole Forge, left. Oh, we can finally be here. We've tried so hard to get here. This is probably the way we're supposed to be here. And we're upside down, and that's why we fell off, because we walked off of this special gravity platform. No problem, just wanted to share it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm still uncertain yet. Be cautious near the boarding area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Oh, but we didn't move it from the other place. Do we need to move it? And if I drop off, am I gonna fall into the black... Oh my god. Do I... Okay, it makes me a little nervous. There's a thing there for stuff. A thing there for stuff. And I don't have the little indicator. I'm afraid to jump off and look in there. Wait, how you know I can do this? Okay, it's empty. Okay, that's fine. Because we are literally upside down right now. Oh, I don't know if I have to move that and then come here to be able to understand what's going on. It is a bit uncertain. And you have to stay on this platform to not fall upside down. Right side up. Oh, my brain. Go inside and return? Okay, yeah, okay, that's expected. Black Hole Forge, north. This is the main goal of this loop anyway, to be here and to understand this a little bit. Exit to surface? No. Okay, that one I know. That one broke. Huh. No. I don't really know what to do here. I feel a little confused. Because I remember this being like a kind of important spot. Do I really have to bring that down or up? But even so, what would I do with it, right? And this, like, I don't have any of those little discs to, like, read or whatnot. positioning is limited. This is about the return warp. And there is no indication that anyone left any, like, of those discs around. Ugh. Little baskets. Usually, there's like, I call these bookshelves, they'd be in there. Possibly. Alright, I guess our only move is going this way. But, yeah. This doesn't let us go back down. Maybe I don't need to go here. I mean, maybe this is the same thing. Like that beacon thing. That one too. Okay. A little disappointed by Black Hole Forge. But maybe I need to, like, activate the thing at the bottom first. It's just like, that's a lot of work. Because, like, when you get down there, it takes a lot of time to get down there to the right spot. You hit the button, and then the thing moves up or down or whatever direction it goes. And then after it does that, you would then need to get to the Ash Twin. Oops. Well, this loop is basically over anyway. So let's just reset. Alright, we can try the other warp towers for now. We still have other things that we can do. I can also go back to the vessel. I didn't really get a chance to spend enough time there because the loop cycle ended. I wonder how much ship log stuff we're gonna get for the Black Hole Forge. I mean, like, if it's gonna tell us we need to do more things there. If it does, we may need to do that, like, tricky thing where we, like I just described, moving the forge up and then going there. It's gonna be a lot of running around. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Well, it's a question mark. But it doesn't say we have more to do. And then they deliver it to the Ash Twin. The warp cores. And then maybe that's what they use at in that other room. Well, we know we've definitely done at least 3 of those warps now. That means there's like 3 left. Let's not end up in the sun. I have to wait for the sand to go down again. The sun. Oh, we managed to finish the Twin Towers? Just casually flying the sun. It's happened more than once. Can confirm. We're just moths to the light, or like perhaps the gravity of the sun, the literal gravity, and how sometimes we get stuck in it and we cannot escape. All right, there begins the sand drop. I'm kind of wondering. First off, where's the dude? Or the person? I mean, I guess maybe dude could be gender neutral. It depends. But I should probably get more used to saying the person. Okay, here it is, the campfire. And I think we can sleep. Which might speed it up for us. Assuming that we don't get sanded. Hello. You have a fun fact about the Hearthians if you're interested in that sport? Yeah, sure, go for it. I trust you, Kiwi. They all use they, them pronouns to imply they don't have genders. Gotcha. Okay, good. Thank you for that. That's good to know. There definitely are species that don't have genders. For sure. Okay, yeah, I can speed up time. But I also don't know, like, this is, like, a little nervous-inducing, because, like, is a minute enough? Is that too much? I think I'm good for, like, another little bit of time. Well, not that. Dude's dozing. Is another minute too much? Delicious marshmallow, yeah. I got an achievement for eating, like, 10 burnt ones. I didn't realize I was burning them. Another minute is not enough. It's still, like, so much sand. I keep doing marshmallow. Also interesting that you take the helmet off in order to sleep. I guess because there's trees. After I beat Outer Wild, Lycosaur hosted a bonfire and we had s'mores. It was nice. Awesome. Helmet is probably uncomfortable. Yeah, perhaps. It's this tiny little detail. It's like interesting to see. All right, a little bit more dozing. We'll just keep snoozing. This is literally how I survive. I'll set an alarm, and then I'll snooze every 10 minutes. Drives people nuts. Sometimes I'll snooze for every 10 minutes for like an hour or two. Okay, I think it's probably enough. You do the same thing? Var's not a fan? Oh, gotcha. Okay. It's... Sometimes that's just how life goes. But yeah, I guess if you share like a place with somebody or a bed with them or whatever, it definitely can be annoying for the other person. Don't Hi, Jazz. Hello. Okay, here we go. I didn't actually keep track of how much time passed total, like maybe like 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, so that's the sun. That's the two towers. We haven't done Timber Hearth yet. We've done the Brittle Hollow. And the Giant Deep. This is where our sleep schedules. But yeah, because Acer wakes up way before I do anyway. So... yeah. Thank you for shouting out, Jess. Bonk. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're doing Timber Hearth next. I believe it's this one. This nice little circularly looking one. Assuming that I can open it, actually. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, the glass is broken. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. You got 100%ed Riven earlier, Billy, but like I just finished a good book. Ooh. That's cool. Does this one go through the glass? Yeah, it looks like it does. Mamma mia. Please leave. So I can step on... No! No! No, 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 no. Oh. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see where this brings us. Should bring us to Timber Hearth. Black Hole Forge, we couldn't do much. So it's still a question mark on our thing. Is that our thing? Whoop! Wrong. Okay. Oh, I think we've been here. This is just on the outside, so this is not really that big of a deal. That's probably where the mines were. But I'm okay with just going back and trying out other things. Food will be here soon, by the way? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Would you like me to bring it up for you? Sure. Can I have an iced tea with it, please? That'd be lovely. Thank you. We got chicken tenders today from Huey McHugh's. Okay, there's a broken one and a regular one. Let's do the regular one. Well, this one's with a person outside. No my. Oh. Just have it. Cool. It has glass up top. So this is one of the twins? But wait, if we're on a twin, how do we... How do both of them go to twins if we're on one of the twins? I guess we'll find out. Which one does this bring us to? This brings us to... the Ember Twin. Okay. And it's on the outside. So where the heck does the other one bring us? I guess they tried to go somewhere. Oh, this one looks broken though. Does that mean we're gonna get sanded? How can it bring us somewhere if we're on the planet? Alright, we'll stand here for a bit. Pocket sand. There's a lot of pocket sand. Alright, I don't know how to deal with the sand situation. If there's a hole in the top, I guess we can ride it on the bridge or in here, and then hopefully that we can get to the other side in time while hi, Quantum Moon. I don't know. We'll stand here as long as we can. I like the ultraviolet, purpley little spot. The colors. Reminds me of a black light. Bum 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 ba da 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 do 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 do. Okay, now what? I don't know what to do with the sand. Do I have to just be brave and wait there with the sand? There's a hole in the ceiling. Okay, we're okay here. Go, 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 go! No. Oh, it worked. The heck are we? This is very disorienting. Receive data from previous cycles. Giant's Deep Memory Statue, Probe Tracking Module, and Timber Hearth. 7 minutes until end of cycle trans. Oh shit. Oh my god. This one fell off. Which one's me? You accidentally found out the secret of this and my chat went wild? Oh my god, it sounds like a good time. So this is, we're on the inside of the Ash Twin. So we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in the space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We need to keep our eye on how significant we've altered the environment here. Far have come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Rami's hypothesis was true. Poke was just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected to Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon with Phloxus sculpting the memory statues. Hey Merchant Bagon, welcome in. Good evening to you too. Hypothesis, it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis, the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we're all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needing for mediating your disagreements. Our friends at Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me that Cannon's doing well and Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. Yo, Ether Eye! It's so interesting that curls give you writing information. It's like recorded on the walls. Yeah, it's like their scripture or whatever, their writing mechanism. I made it here. Is this... we just got here, so... Yeah. Thank you for shouting them out. And if anyone can go to device and exploding that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Whoa. Blocks and Daz finished the memory statues today and they're truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. You're so excited for me? Thank you! I'm excited too. We finally figured out how to get inside, I guess. I still don't know if I have to do more of the Black Hole Forge. I'm not sure, but hopefully we're done there. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and at last it's complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project required. Okay, so they made the Sun Station to purposefully create a supernova, but they said it didn't work. BRB, okay. Did you already explore? I did. I did that much earlier because I found that, I think, early, but I think that was the first warp on the Ash Twin that I found. I didn't realize that there were more warps here. As I saw the sand was moving, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm gonna go in this building. And that was the first building in the line. So I went in that one. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. Man, things I do are, yeah, alright. I don't know. I'm just doing things and that, like, it just kind of happened. I don't we're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Okay, this is what they're talking about in the high energy lab or something. The other place that we were at. So this loop is manufactured on purpose so that they can shoot the probe as many times as necessary to find out where the eye is. That's really interesting. And I guess they would hope that they wouldn't need to do it that many times, but it was like over 9 million times. So the question I still don't know the answer to is, have I been alive for all these loops? I only really saw the last like 50 or so as a player. That part's not super clear. If the loops have been going on before me, or if they've been shooting the thing, but if the orbital probe cannon breaks every time, I don't know, it's complicated. It's the beauty of this game that you piece that together perfectly. Nice. Do you want to know? I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, from my point of view, right, by the time, like, the first day that I was here, the first, whatever, the statue activated on me. So if the statue wasn't activated on me, I guess I could assume that I wasn't in the loop. Because it wasn't attuned to me. But all that could really technically mean is that I didn't remember the loop. It could be attuned to somebody else, or maybe to nobody, and the loop would still happen. In theory. So I only remember the loops that I'm attuned to, and now I'm stuck in it. Or whatever. Okay. Still more to discover that may answer some of the questions? What a horrible fate. Yeah, I could definitely feel that with like Groundhog Day-esque or Majora's Mask-esque or whatever. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova. So are they actually manually creating this supernova still? I don't... To send the probe cannon from this loop, from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project lasts precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Okay, this is a chronological recalling. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. But they also did say at some point that our universe is old enough now where the supernova is inevitable. So I can't really tell if it's still being manually done or if I believe the people about saying it's inevitable and we can't stop it because there's been other supernovas happening due to the age of the galaxy. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Maybe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we've ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We are only unable to power it. Perhaps there's another way. So they mean... And I know that they died because of the explosion on the Interloper. Everyone except for 1 out of 6 Solenums because of their quantum states thing or whatever. This is a cool part of the game. Oh, I'm really excited to be here. And welcome in, Orisk. Yeah. Hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, let me know, please. Now we are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived. Okay, so the comet has not arrived yet because they're still alive. And that makes sense. We're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Oh no. This and what follows my favorite part of the game? Okay, cool. Alright, so there's a bunch of different little panels, whatever. It's a timber hearth. Don't go, oh yeah, whoops. A graduate shipment. Wait, I mean, some of this I feel like is a repeat of things that we've read before. Yeah, I think I read this on the in the mines. Whoops. We'll read them anyway. Whoa. The core's durability being better. I've installed the mast inside the ash train project. They look beautiful, although I do feel like I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. It's very difficult to understand this part, because if it succeeds, what is the determiner of success? That wouldn't mean a loop already had happened, or would it have meant the supernova occurred? But no, it would not have paired at the moment of the supernova because it's pairing 22 minutes before the supernova. So what is the definition of the success? That's a little hard to wrap my head around. Maybe this next thing does. Ideally, you only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues also activate in the event of equipment failure. Maybe it never succeeded. Because of the probe blowing off. Or whatever. They will. Why was that? Anything wrong with the Astron project? The statues in Damask will make us aware of the situation, enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Well, none of them got paired then. Because earlier in here, it said that there was 3 things paired. Myself, which was the Timber Hearth one, Gabros, which was the Giant's Deep one, and then the last one was the Probe. So the probe is the 3rd thing entangled, which is not a person? Well, I don't know, something cute about Nomad's writings? It's such a scary... Yeah, sure. I know sometimes they get a little bit more squiggly than others, but... It's just scary game. It really is. Have you been to Probe Module? Yes, I have. I got that done much earlier in the game. This is like... This is definitely I mean, it's obviously it's the most recent thing. I don't know why I'm bothering to say that, because we're here. But I think we did things in a weird order, compared, like, based on what Shad has mentioned. Yeah, in the Sunless City, if I know some normal children and their writings are significantly more scribbly. Yes, I did notice that. Like when they're talking about the angular skeleton. I thought that was really interesting. It's a cute little detail for sure. I guess there's handwriting involved. What a profoundly horrific fate. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Acer's here with food. I'll accept it and then we'll continue. Thank you. I'm like really into this right now and I don't really want to stop. No such thing as weird order in Outer Wilds. Okay, so what is this? That's the other side of the platform that I'm on. There's this rotating thing with little energy-looking things. There's ball. And then there's, what's this? Artificial gravity control? Wait, if I take this off... I don't want to do that, actually. What's this? Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. I'm trying to like, so I can't see it. Maybe that's what the gravity is for? This is in the center, I can't. Oh my god. What is this all about? Remove warp core. This looks kind of similar. Alright, I'm gonna sit here for a second. I also want to maybe open up my food. Oh, it does look pretty good. Welcome in, Blind Taurus. We have been attempting to contact you about your advanced warp core's extended warranty. So that, like, the game is warning me about removing this. I feel like this is a really important thing, but Welcome back. And thank you for food. Was this providing the power? I feel like this is very important. I'm just trying to understand it by like thinking about it. Because if this is what powers the Ash Twin core thing or the project or whatever, does that mean it's going to stop the loop? Will it stop the supernova, or does it stop the fact that we go back when the supernova happens? I could try it, but also I'm like, if we just die and we don't get looped back, I don't know how, like, are we just dead for good? Then what would be the point of removing this? I guess we could end the suffering of this loop. But that doesn't seem like the point of the game. I mean, maybe. But that would be kind of ridiculous. It's like, the whole point of the game is that you just try to end your suffering by allowing the supernova to consume you. Just want to finish Groundhog Day. I mean, honestly, if Bill Murray had the ability to remove whatever was Groundhog Daying him, he honestly did try many times. And I'm not going to go over how he did it. But he tried to end that loop and it did not let him end it. But this is a little different because he didn't remove the warp core. Some Agent Smiths right there. The purpose of life is to end. Yeah, that can't be the. That can't be how this game is intended to go. Spoiler. Love when Bill Murray landed on the Sun station. Apparently, Bill Murray landed on there a bunch of different ways. Eventually, he found the warp, but beforehand, he crashed into the Sun station or into the Sun, trying to manually get there. And to wake up to Sonny and Cher every morning? Yeah, at least we have good music to wake up to, right? No, I'm just kidding. The Sonny and Cher is good too. It's all really bad joke. Matrix reference for those who didn't get it. Yeah, I figured the Agent Smith is a Matrix, yeah. Okay. So usually, I'm a man of science, and I like to test out things. Okay. Something that I kind of vaguely remember, and I don't know, I could be very wrong about this, okay? There was a similar looking glass encasement that was broken in the vessel. Now, I didn't really get a good look at it though, but I mentioned at the beginning of the stream how the last thing that we did was go to the vessel last time, which was like 2 days ago, I think. We were there, it let us click onto this to use the, to like stabilize your velocity or whatever it's called when you hit spacebar. But it looked like it was broken. And they didn't have any power to send out transmissions. But they could receive transmissions, I believe is what they said on the vessel. And they were kind of stuck. Is this the same thing? Maybe like they replicated the technology of what they had in the vessel and they didn't really know much about the vessel because the vessel didn't send the message when they left. They were going to send the message when they landed at the destination. They never got there because of the dark bramble, and they crashed and they couldn't send the message because stuff was messed up. So Nimbai, what we're doing is we're debating if I need to take this thing out. But like, if I end the loop, I'm screwed. Because I'll be completely honest, I do not want to brick my save file. I don't know how like realistic this game's gonna get. Because if I take this out, and then the supernova happens still, and then we don't loop, it's over, right? Is the save realistic enough to where it's going to be like, you can't return now, and that was the mechanic of the game, and you have to start over again? That would kind of suck. But it'd be cool in one way, but it would also suck because of all that progress that we got. I really don't want to go through the whole game again to do all that. What I'll say is that there are multiple ways to end the game, none of which break your save. Okay, thank you for that. See, I really don't want to break the save. That's important to me. So that's kind of good to know. So part of me kind of wants to remove this for science. It's the worst thing that can happen to an anonymous boring employee. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm a software engineer for companies that are not critical to life. Because honestly, I could not handle any failure related to my work having effects on people's lives that are not like in an entertainment or commercial fashion. If the website goes down, people's lives are not at risk, basically. So I'm grateful for not having my life work affect other people's lives. Because of that, I could not work at an aerospace company. To be fair, would you really need any of that stuff? You still have that knowledge? It would be really nice to be able to refer to my ship log for information and to review stuff and the stories. I have not completely downloaded all that information to my brain. Spectrum's gonna discover the one method to break the state. No! Wait, now I'm worried. Oh no. For science? Yeah, thank you for the science emotes in chat. Hello, Spectrum? Yeah, the Ash Rim Project's down. I can check the logs. When in doubt, ship logs. Yeah. Let's just see what happens. Okay, well, I could take that out very easily. I'm holding it with the purple side up, also. Nothing really happened. Except the music stopped. Where does this go? Hold on, where's... Oh, I'm floating. Okay, so it keeps the music going. And the lights turn off, too. It's an MP3 player. And these lights are still on, though. That's important. What would I possibly... Oh my god. We can turn the gravity back off again, on again. If it works. It looks all empty now. You know, it kind of feels like I'm inside of the Epcot ball. This is very dizzying. All the background music is real. At the ATP powered it through the galaxy. That'd be kind of interesting. I didn't hear the music of the supernova. Why is it? Oh, we have some disagreements about the inside of Epcot. Did I mess up? Congrats on beating the game. That's it? The heck? What was the point of all that then? No? Oh no, okay, you're kidding. Okay, oh my god. You got an ending? Next game? What are the many ways to get the credits? Oh. This is my first, I think it's my first credits? I don't know if I got other credits or not. I don't know. I don't remember. Hey Bob, good morning. You're probably painfully close to another method earlier? Second? I did get them early on? I don't remember. Hold on, I'm trying to remember what it was earlier on. Maybe I did get the credits. You got one before your first loop. Oh yeah, I died from the geyser. That's right. That's right, the geyser, I got fall damaged. I guess I can come back to life without the loop then. I forgot. You done that? Thank you for playing Outer Wilds. Imagine if that's like the canonical ending then. Please load previous save. Please? Please? Alright, well, here's a big question now. Did that actually save anything to my ship log? It probably didn't, because I didn't finish the loop. You also broke space-time. This is your third credit, I think. I knew someone who thought that was the end and stopped playing. Hey, welcome in, pre-engaged. I love how many people's first impulse is to jump in the geyser. You have to test for fall damage. Oh, it does! Okay, it does. That's good. Hollowed out chambers on Ashturn, the energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with no mass attached. So they said 8 before, and I only counted 7, and it's because one fell over. 3 of the masts are actively receiving data from Probe Tracking Module, Giant Steep, and Timber Hearth, respectively. The Ashturn project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work. Although the Ashturn project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There's an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ashturn project. As we saw, that's not the way to do it. It's kind of funny that they let you remove it, though. What was the space-time breaking? I'm trying to remember what that was. The only question mark we have left is this, but we've been here, and it doesn't say we have more to do, but I don't really understand what else we can do here. It was kind of annoying to get there, and we finally figured out with the warp. There's not a whole lot that you could do there, so... yeah. And there's this. Well, that was you, maybe not. We did explore here a bit. The one thing we haven't done was go to Brittle Hollow, raise the Black Hole Forge piece, and then go through the warp to get there once it's raised. But that's like quite annoying to have to go through that and go get into Brittle Hollow, go through the whole platforming thing, finish that, then go leave somehow safely, have your ship still intact because it hasn't gotten hit by a meteor, go to the Ashturn project, warp back to Brittle Hollow in the Black Hole Forge. He didn't break space-time, but he was very close to it. If you have all the information you need, you just need to figure out how to fit the puzzle together. So I know how to break out of the loop now, but I still die. And the fact that you can remove the core is likely significant. What do you do with it? Is there anything else related to quantum moon stuff that we need to think about? I don't know, because, okay, the quantum moon goes to where the eye is in the 6th location, and the 1 out of 6 Solanum is there. With their shuttle. Does this actually help us? Is any of this quantum stuff actually useful? I know it keeps telling us we need to go back here. There's more to explore. We didn't really get a whole lot of time here. I really did not enjoy going here, though. But it probably means that I still need to revisit it. The whole hanging city with the black hole forge, and this is, I don't know what we need to do here to make it not a question mark. Ruptured core, this is the comet. So the whole point of everything that the Nomai were doing was to find the eye that brought them here. Is it my destiny / goal to finish what the Nomai have started? We've gotten so close to the eye with the quantum moon, but we can't get to the eye via the quantum moon for some reason. Are you okay? I'm just thinking. We're just thinking, going over, stuff. There's a lot of information to work with here. So it's a lot on the brain, you know? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm cooking, yeah. Cooking and eating, I guess. So they apparently did find coordinates from doing like 9 million plus loops, shots, probes. They only have one probe, and they only every timeline they only shoot it once. So I guess it had to be that many loops. And we just haven't we only began remembering once the statue is activated. That's how I have to think about this. 9 million shots. Yeah. 9,318,054th probe. I wonder if that number is significant too, but I guess they shot in all different angles and just the Nomai party heart. Oh my god, Kiwi. Okay, so let's theorize, right? Nobody explicitly says this in the game, but it's possible that our goal is to finish what the Nomai started, because they got destroyed, right? They got cometed by the ghost matter inside the interloper. We could just try to complete what they were doing, in theory, for science. It's possible that might not be the right way to do things, though. But then we'll know. And that'll be one less thing that we have to worry about. But the question is, how do we complete what they're doing, right? We have the coordinate, whatever this symbol is. It's like a less than sign, kind of. But it's like weighted more that way. There's like a gamma? Is that a gamma? Like the Greek gamma, but it's like more blocky than that. And then there's an N. But nothing that I can remember really, like, I can't convert that. Like, right? Like, it almost feels like it's the game of Tunic, where in the game of Tunic, there's a bunch of these symbols that you don't know what they mean. And if you do, like cipher cryptography or whatever, or linguistic something, you can figure out what it is, but I never was able to figure it out, but I was able to beat the game still. So is it a language? that I have to like send my ship somewhere in a particular spot. But also, when the quantum moon, okay, maybe we can use data from the quantum moon, because once we're there, we're not close enough to anything to be able to receive any other signals. We can't receive the outer wild traveler signals at all, because we're too far, so we probably can't bring our ship there. And there's also an invisible wall in this game that prevents us from going too far. And we proved this, we proved that by when we found, where is it? This other loop, there's this satellite that apparently gives you map tracking data, because we found that out because we destroyed it and we lost our map tracking data. If you go outside of this area, eventually you just hit a wall and the game's like, you have to go back the other way. For whatever gameplay reasons. It just, I'm sure the map ends or something. So I don't think the eye is in this map anywhere. I have not seen any other identifiable body. And if it was here, the Nomai would have found it already. They would have been there before the 9 million things that they sent out. Like, if we're gonna go after the whole, the eye thing, the eye is probably not in our map, not on our map at all. If it was, the Nomai would have found it already anyway, and it would not have taken 9 million probe shots to have discovered. So... So it is out of range. We can't just get there with our ship. With the coordinates, how can we get somewhere? Do I have to do like geometry with this thing? It almost looks like it would fit in a hexagon. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that does. So the first one is a long line. And the second one, like that. I'm just drawing right now. And then there's this. So if you add them all together, the bottom line, if it was a hexagon that it's using as like vertices, the bottom line's missing, and then there's the crossover, and then there's the long line from the left vertex, whatever, to the top right where the N ends. And there's no other lines. The picture, here, I just lost a pen. Here's some of my notes. This is the thing by itself. I started to draw it over here, but I'm just like, whatever. And then this is the combination of everything. Doesn't really reveal anything to me. So, I don't know if that helps. I'll put a question mark. Hey Claire, how's it going? Have you played this game, Claire? If not, just a heads up that we're in spoiler territory for sure. I can't remember. Hello. Hello back to you, fellow Q person. That is not an omission of Q, but there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, no you, I guess. No you. Hope everything's been going well. I won't play this game, don't worry. Okay. So I think I can prove, though, that it fits in a hexagon. It doesn't really tell me a whole lot more than that. Alright. Alright, I have a concept that I kinda wanna go through. And I'm gonna change scenes to do it. I'm gonna go through my old VOD so that I don't have to go back to the vessel yet. Maybe I can spend some time looking at the VOD. I'm just gonna set up that window real quick. I'm on incognito mode, so anything suggested to me is not related to anything on my stream. Alright, so it was near the end. It was a long ass stream. Yeah, I know that about the like full throttle. Oh, there's an I don't think there's an Okay, so this is the run that I find it. It took me a while to get inside, though. That's the only downside. Okay, okay. Thank you for the sub to Kiwi. Wait, why am I going the other way? God damn it. It took me so long to get inside this. Thank you for that gift sub. I really appreciate it. Okay. This is like the best way that I can review it without additionally traumatizing myself. Everything being upside down really messed me up. No, don't wish that. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, this is the thing that I was talking about before. Yeah, that looks just like it. What is this? God damn it. And this is right when you can hear the music. I didn't have enough time to investigate this. What is that? Yeah, we're looking at our last VOD, Orisk. Cause we got to the vessel during like the last few moments of the loop, and I really I don't like going there, and I'd rather review my footage rather than go back just to see if we can save time. If we have to go back again, because the game tells us we have to go back again. Or like there's more to see here kind of thing, but... I'm starting to get ideas now. Because that's a hexagon, and there are 3 hexagons! So, and then that thing in the middle just looks like the core. Oh, there's writing up there. And then I rush through writing. There's Escal's vessel. I'm literally like surviving on like oxygen as my fuel. I didn't get to read it all. Alright, I don't know if we have to mess with those, like, controls or whatever with the balls, but I think we may have gotten all those things. All the little squiggles. The squiggles were more talking about lore, not necessarily functions. I don't like Dark Bramble. I don't like Dark Bramble, I really don't. And honestly, shame on the devs. Alright, enough of that. Alright, so... I think we may have figured it out. Let's get this back up here. At least we have an idea. Sleep well, Claire. The Dark Bramble experience, yeah. Okay. Piecing together what we just discussed earlier. These symbols fit in a hexagon. Thing is, one thing that's unknown to me, and this is a little scary, is that we don't know how important the orientation is of the symbols, because like technically everything might be upside down, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or like this, right? Is this upside down or not? So it might be a little bit of a trial and error thing, but that hexagon likely, it matches up in format to what this is. There's 3 of them. I guess you could drag the ball around the various parts of the hexagon. I don't know if the bottom is the side the ball comes out of, though. That's going to be a little bit complicated. And because the core is broken... I'm gonna have to possibly bring the core from the Ash Twin project. Oh my god, that's so stressful. You can't get there until the sand goes up a bit. So you have such little time, and then you have to go through Dark Bramble. Oh, jeez. But maybe I can do it if I just don't mess up. I hate that place. I hate that place so much. Yeah. It's worth trying, though. Everybody realizes it does indeed have to go back to Dark Bramble. Desensitization applies here. The more you go through, the less it affects you negatively. That's assuming that one becomes desensitized to traumatic situations, or if they only become more sensitive to it as they're further exposed. Many people may react much differently to that. Like, imagine somebody who's gone through trauma and then they're forced to relive that trauma. Hey, Pity, thanks. We're gonna definitely need it. I could be completely wrong here, too. Many have similar experience with Supernova to begin with, and then they come to enjoy it. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. It depends on the person. I also have to make sure I don't mess my ship up when I do this. Or lose my ship to the sand. Where's a good place to park? Oh my god. I hate them too, Jess. I hate them too. Right, so at least the supernova has vaporized dark bramble every 22 minutes. Dark bramble sucks. Yeah. First time you went through there, you encountered exactly 0! That's right! And I thought it was just a spooky little foggy place. So I was surprised by your clean out there. Yeah, I see what you mean, looking back now. My first time I got really lucky, and I'm like, oh, this is not that bad. I could do this again. That's how I found Feldspar. Yeah, I guess I got lucky. There must be some RNG involved, or just timing or something. Oh, I don't know exactly how many minutes I need. Oh, I need as much time as possible, though. This is so stressful. Can you they're biting our nails during that? Oh my god. A third of the players about to pass it to get where they're going. I followed. So to get to Feldspar, I just followed the signal. And wherever the signal told me to go is where I went. I still need more time, probably. But I'm not the first person to do that? Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just some degree of luck, I guess. Maybe it has something to do with the... Oh, here we go. We can do it. Oh, shit. Alright. Park underneath. And it's the broken one with the person outside. Here, we wait till after the sand. Get a little chicken tender. Oh, I'm very nervous for this. One thing I wish the game would account for is that Feldspar talks to you as if you've experienced them, regardless if you dive in or not. That is true. I did notice something like that. There were a couple of things where they didn't have full awareness of things that I've experienced or talked to them about already. That would be nice little quality of life improvements. Is my ship still okay? Kind of. Oh no, did I miss it? I don't want to waste more time. I know it would happen more than once, but... The sand timing is really annoying with the no roof thing. gonna need as much time as freaking possible. Whoops. Wrong buttons all over the place. Where are we going now? So, what we were just discussing was the plan. Ash Twin, we're gonna grab the core, we're gonna rush to Dark Bramble, my least favorite place. Go to the vessel, and maybe hope that when we replace the warp core that something will make sense. I mean, there's a hexagon input panel there that has 3 hexagons. That maybe that is where we put the coordinates, and we're just gonna see what happens. It's gonna be science. I don't know if this is actually what we're supposed to do, but I think it's something that we can do, so we should try it. I don't know if you remember, but early on in your playthrough, you observe how probes were shooting in different directions. That was exciting to hear. I do remember that. I still notice that like all the time when I wake up. Every morning. You're not good at keeping up? It's okay. You're happy to... It's totally fine to ask questions. Alright, 2 minutes was not enough time. Is this it? I think this is it, though. But we kind of have to wait longer. Want to know the funny fact about the probe? Sure. Yeah, Huami, once it's possible for it to hit Timber Hearth? Really? Interesting. This is our idea. Grab the core, bring it to the Dark Bramble. Go to the vessel. Stick it in the vessel where the broken one is. We have to take the broken one out, put this one in, and then we have to figure out how the input panel works. We're gonna zoom, yeah, I guess. We're gonna zoom, we're gonna Teams, we're gonna... Google Meet. I don't know where a safe place is to put our thing. We have to hope that it's gonna survive. Oh, we're still really early. Wait, is this the right spot? What is this? I really don't know where to park. They honestly, civil engineering did not consider parking spots for ships. I just hope it's not a mistake. I'm actually a little worried. I can't put this down anywhere. Wish I didn't pick this up. Okay, okay. Go, 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 go! I feel like I'm moving so slow. Come on, come on! Ugh. Ugh. Please be okay, ship. Where the heck? Huh? Huh? Why is the music starting? There's no way. Come on. Does this trigger the supernova by removing it? Oh. The music is different though. Majora's Mask, Final Day vibes intensify. Yeah. We should assume these are rhetorical questions. Yeah. I don't know. The epicness of the music, though, is telling me that I might be doing the right thing. Alright. Let's hope we don't mess this up. I hate this area so much. Okay, we gotta remember not to get anglered. We're going to the one that's closer. Maybe just in case. Hope for the best. Know when I can use the boost. Oh, I'm going. I think we're far enough away. Thanks to pre-engage for letting me know how to handle that with the keyboard issue. Well, now that I know. wait. I don't have full fuel. Alright, let's hope we can get in this the first time around now and not get lost. I got so lost. Yeah, I should have just gone through this thing last time. Freaking heck. Alright, let's put this down. Right? This is exactly what the thing looks like. Insert warp core. Oh my god. And there's gravity! Oh my god, that makes it so much easier. Okay, so we pull this up. I gotta look at my notes. Oh, this thing has to be moved this way. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if it matters what order it goes in. That's the first one. It's like an N. Now what? Oh, maybe I have to activate it like the other way? Put the stand in it? Maybe not. Confused. Go upstairs? I don't... There's no instruction manual for this place. I already read those. Whoa! Oh. Maybe. I don't know. That's the vessel? Okay. Are we on the... We're on the quantum moon again? I don't... The coordinates are to the eye, but... I mean, look at the quantum moons, which I guess makes sense because it was quantum entangled with stuff there. So we're going wherever this is heading, I guess. Really high gravity. There's trees. Oh, kind of. Yes, no, maybe. Whatever we're going to isn't moving when we're not looking at it, so that's good, I guess. It's up there. Hope I don't mess this up. Quantum moon? Wait, I saw the quantum moon there for a second. Oh. What the heck? Am I going towards it? I hope I don't die. Oh my god. I'm going way too fast to survive if I hit something solid. And Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, Hearthium was able to reach the eye of the universe. Kiwi, thank you for being here. Why am I at the museum? Balls are gone. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Oh! Okay. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing along with a deadly substance we call ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system. All life forms who perish in the oncoming death. We miss the anglerfish the least. You didn't catch up with the sun exploded when you went to the eye? Oh. Yeah, I didn't see that at all. I don't think I've seen that. Look at the sun and looked away as it exploded? Oh. The heck? So the farther away you are, the cooler it looks. This wasn't just a throwaway observation. Oh. I have no more other frequencies anymore. Oh. They're popping away in supernovas. Okay, so I'm just in darkness now. Oh. Whoa! Wesker, do you hear music? No. Just a banjo. It's not quite time yet. Huh? I remember the piano. Oh, oh, please no. Why do you do this to me? Oh, they don't use the drums? I mean, they don't use the zoom, I mean? That's interesting. I had to get you one more time. I don't understand the piano. Oh, they're pointing up. Do I have to go up myself? What just happened? Go up. Oh. Oh. I can never figure out what all the controls on this thing do. I'll be honest. This is... the vessel, the 3 different ones. One of them goes, one of them returns, one of them I don't know what the other one does. So who's the piano? Oh. Is this Solon? I don't remember ever hearing a piano, but let's see. The Fierce Dynamas. I figured it would be like a reverse or something, but I don't actually know. Wait. Well, that leaves you. Yes, Conjurer's observers entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Right, because it has quantum properties and we're observing it. Therefore, it doesn't have the level of entropy because it's going to be staying at one particular state or something. Oh, hello. Didn't mean so long she wouldn't be here. Oh. Collapse the innumerable possibilities. Not yet. I want to finish talking to everybody else. No, that's... Sure everyone's in the photo, maybe? Is it like the Big Bang or whatever? Like the beginning of a new universe? Or... whole new universe. What happens when the conscious observer enters the eye, a new universe is born? Interesting. I got like an interesting series of goosebumps right now. Best version of the song right here. Everyone died and a new universe followed. Interesting. Caught that just in time. I'm glad, Acer. I'm glad you were here for it. Glad everyone was here for it. The game is really wild, yeah. I mean, so... from a point of view of, you know, people talk about the Big Bang and stuff, like, it makes sense that there was something before the Big Bang, too. It's definitely a possibility. I'm talking about our universe, too, I mean. It's, it's interesting. Because some people are like, oh, the universe was created at one point in time. But was it? Or has the universe always existed, or whatever, the timeline has always existed? And it's just perpetual. Infinity left, infinity right, like negative and positive on the timeline. Or is there really a, beginning point? Right. And I think that it's kind of sinusoidal, in a sense. It's just a really big sine curve, you know? I have a lot of interesting theories about how I think the universe works. Obviously, none of them I can prove. In answer to the last question. Spectrum asking the big questions. Because, like, our universe, and as we know it, it's all the space is expanding with respect to all other space around it. More and more. And then it kind of explains why things in the outer end of the universe are moving faster than the things in the inner end of it. To some degree. There's a lot of stuff going on in the universe. I always wonder, because like, you know, when they first started talking about quantum foam in our reality. Quantum foam and how like, there's little like bubbles or whatever appear and then disappear. Like, what if those little bubbles were also like recursive universes inside of our universe? And to us, with our time, our inertial frame of reference, to us it's an instant. But perhaps to whatever's in that little universe, if it is a universe, if it takes ages, like millions and billions of years, because of the scale of everything. And that means that we could also be a universe that's a little bubble, like a little flicker in a universe above us, outside of us. That for us it takes millions, billions of years, but to them it's also an instant. We're just a series of recursive universes, ebbing and flowing. Weird thing to think about. This doesn't really give us any additional meaning per se, if that is the case or we know it. And because this game doesn't handhold, each player's experience is unique and it's fun to watch a journey, but now you know why you can only play this game once. Yeah, that makes sense. I get it. And then I guess you could speedrun getting the core and going to Dark Bramble knowing that you know how to do that. Ugh, man. Reminded me of some Genshin theories. Yeah, I guess that the Genshin Impact definitely has some interesting story stuff involved. The universe is a series of tubes. Yeah. Do you do achievement hunting? It depends. It depends. Some games, yes. Like I did it for Sekiro. I did it for Elden Ring pre-DLC. And like Fez. I've been doing it for Dave the Diver just because those are kind of easy to do. But like, by default, I usually don't platinum everything. Oh, 14.3 billion years later. The achievement called Beginner's Luck. Imagine, oh, I'm guessing that's doing that, what, like in the beginning from the start without dying or something? Let's see, what is this? Some other galaxy universe thing, or maybe these are pieces of our planets. I don't know. Did everyone's pretty tears later? I'm almost done with that one. It wasn't that bad. It hasn't been that bad, to be honest. But then again, I'm like 40 something hours into the game, so I'm doing that one off stream. It doesn't feel like it was a stream game for me. Okay. So we're back at the start screen. That was a really cool game. GG's, yeah, thank you for the GG's, Jess. Hardest base game achievement to get is a sun station without warping? Oh my god. So getting on there manually without crashing? Someone said that they tried that. It took them like 5 hours or something like that. What's up, business? Thank you, we did it. It's kind of a quote-unquote quick stream. I say quick, it's 3 hours, but we, last couple times we streamed this, we were binging it for like between 6 and 8.5 hours in a stream. This game obviously caught me. Because if that happens, it's a natural indication that I enjoyed it. You can land on it, very difficult though. Oh, I bet. That's rough. It's like, there's all these like velocity things and momentum, and if you hit it too hard, you're dead. Took me 6 hours, saw someone do it in 20 minutes. Oh my god. I watched a shipless run on GDQ the other day, landed it, and my jaw dropped. Wow. By using their caster? Also, DLC of this game, additional game in the same universe expands the story. People have mentioned that, and that it's on sale now. But like, I don't know if I'm ready to jump into the DLC immediately or not. I don't know. How much, like, does the DLC rely greatly on the stuff you've learned in the base game? You can answer that if it's like a lot, or if it's just a little, or if it's not at all. Launching the scout actually propels you a bit. That makes sense. Momentum conservation. You send it one way and you can push back. If you keep shooting it over and over, you can go fast. Oh. And the quantum physics helped you really enjoy it. Yeah, the quantum physics and modern physics stuff in general was really cool. Taking some of these courses that describes some of these things and knowing about certain concepts in advance, I think definitely enhanced my enjoyment of this game. I don't think it's necessary, but it definitely helped. The DLC, can we tell about the DLC earlier? Yeah, the DLC doesn't really, not greatly. Okay, so in theory, if I took a break from Outer Wilds and eventually came back and did the DLC, I wouldn't be doing myself a disservice by taking a break. And like, if I forget some things or whatever. Really small boost, but if you do enough times. This game is one big physics engine. Yeah, I can see that. Speedrunners do it. I agree, knowing about it helps. Cool, yeah, knowledge helped me too. The game started as a physics engine before it was a game, from what I understand. That makes sense. I guess it's like a test bed, like a sandbox, and they're like, you know what, we got some cool ideas, let's go do the thing. That's what the GDQ dude was doing, never had thought about it. It's really interesting. I never thought about that either. The game was a thesis project. Oh. Interesting. It's a cool project. I really like it. I don't remember the topic of the thesis, but it's out there if you want to Google it. So I would say this game definitely lands in my, like, in my top games of the year. So like, eventually, if maybe at the end of the year I make a tier list, the top 3 games that I've played this year so far, and I'm not saying their particular order, but I'm just categorizing them in like the top. Like that'll be a tier, like S tier or something. Excuse me. Sekiro is absolutely up there. I'm love Sekiro so much. That was one of the few first games I played this year. I played Cave Story. I did the true ending of Cave Story. I did Hollow Knight. Then I came back home from New Zealand and I played Sekiro. And then after that, I think I played Ultros. Ultros was interesting. It also was a thinker, but like in a different way. I don't remember exactly what I played after Ultros. Some of the order of things is a little funky. I think I played Lies of P at one point. I played Bloodstain. I played Blasphemous. I played Tunic. Tunic is up there in my top. I think if I had to pick 3 games that are in my top this year, Sekiro, Tunic, Outer Wild, in no particular order at this moment. They're both just in that category floating around. I gotta chat moved a little bit. I don't remember the topic of thesis, but it's out there if you want to Google it. The very, very, very early stages where the final product came years later. That makes sense. 2 YouTube videos I strongly recommend: the making of Outer Wild. Okay, I'm gonna just copy this because I'm not gonna look at the second, but I'll put it in like a notepad thing. That is not what I thought I was copying. Okay. So I'll at some point I will inspect those things. Okay, get the music back. Strongly agree, these are great. Yeah! They also had the Outer Wilds text adventure, which was made to use to conceptualize the game when they were making it. Okay, gotcha. It makes sense when they're like planning out, story and like the storyboarding this game, because this game is basically a giant scene graph, right? Just like Majora's Mask. The scene graph being a collection of data that explains what happens during the loop. And you know, every time that the loop resets, it goes back to the beginning of the loop, which is the beginning of the scene node. So you need to make sure you understand everything that happens so that you can plan all the little events, have the right amount of pacing and timing for each and every thing that you want to do. If you want to react to a couple speedruns now, that would be fun. This is one of the only 2 games that I ever played that I felt took advantage of what games can do as a medium. But yeah, Sekiro's probably the best game I ever played. Nice, yeah, hell yeah. Sekiro is so good. Undertale's the other game that I felt took full advantage of the medium. I loved Undertale too. Lies of P is fantastic. I had like mixed feelings about Lies of P. I thought it was just okay, but I think I explained this before, but my I was overhyped for Lies of P. People told me that it was going to be just like Sekiro. That it said, oh, if you like Sekiro, you're going to like Lies of P. And that was not a great comparison. It set my expectations to like unrealistic things, and then like because of that, like the differential of the feeling of it kind of was a little bit of a letdown. Part of that's on me, right? Because my own expectations should be maintained by myself, but it just happened to be subjectively. That's what happened. Huh. It was really cool. So, okay, I do have a question for the Outer Wilds fans. Did I get the best ending, in your opinion? Is there anything that I could have done differently that would have... Yeah, particularly talking about the base game, not the DLC. Other than DLC, only the DLC. Okay. Gotcha. So I think I covered everything just about. Yeah, you'd say so? Okay, heck yeah. Only extra thing is Solanum, and I got them. I got them because I did the Quantum Moon. So wow, so the Quantum Moon stuff, I guess I didn't need per se, but for that ending I did. I suppose I'll have to take a look and see what the ending looks like without Solanum, but that's cool that I got them then. I'm happy about that. What a game. You got the true ending, but I admit it would have been incredibly funny if you got the kazoo. Kazoo? Please feel free to elaborate on whatever that means. Was it kazoo ending? I was hoping you got the kazoo ending earlier. Wait, is the kazoo one the one that you were talking about with something space-time destruction or whatever? Outer Wilds logo drifting over part while time passes. Yeah, I was noticing that too. It's really cool. It's a nice little detail. Break space-time. You can jump into the black hole in Ash Twin Project when the supernova happens. I didn't even realize there's a black hole in there. I think I missed some detail in there. And then if you don't jump in again at the end of the next one, you break the loop. And you get kazoo ending. So I have to think about that for a second. You jump in the black hole, and if you don't jump in again at the end of the next one, you break the loop. If you do that though and choose not to break the loop, something cool happens there when you go back. In the high power energy lab, you can also duplicate your scout, which will also break space-time. Oh, because of the two, the black and the white hole little things that you put in there, the cores. Also get the ending by sending the scout to the black hole in the hydrogen lab. So I had my scout in that room, but I didn't send it into the black hole. That's interesting. And recall it before it goes in, but after it comes out of the white hole. Oh. Then you immediately get kazoo ending. You should try to figure out all the warp cores did. I see. There's so many endings you can get, or at least a few more. I was lazy and watched the video. Yeah, I may go lazy too. I might go lazy too. We'll see. I think I'm good for today, though, as far as that goes. Thank you, everybody. I think, honestly, one of my favorite parts about all of this is actually the Outer Wilds community. Everybody who's come in, whether through like a blind raid or people that I've known or whatever, or maybe you just found me randomly through category searching on Twitch, everybody's been incredibly respectful with respect to not spoiling, not backseating or whatever, not answering questions unless, like I specifically said, hey chat, please let me know the answer to this. And I think there was really only one time that I needed that, and it was the keyboard difference in the Dark Bramble with the anglers. That was the main thing. Other than that, I don't think I needed to ask any specific questions like that. I guess technically I asked if I did take the core out, if I would be able to return to my save and not break my save. That was kind of important to me too. I could have tested, I could have looked it up, but I allowed chat to answer and they were cool about it. But yeah, thank you guys, thank you everybody. That was really nice. So I do have a very positive impression so far of the Outer Wilds community. So thank you. Unlike other games that shouldn't be spoiled, this game, everyone knows, really should not be spoiled. Yeah. Yeah, that's something else. I'm glad we were able to get through it. This is a really interesting game. Ugh. Okay.